operations of circular queues are insertion as well as deletion. What is meant by an insertion operation? Inserting an element into the circular queue data structure. Deletion means removing an element from the circular queue data structure. So the first one is insertion operation. If you want to insert an element into any data structure, check whether that particular data structure is full or not. If it is a static memory allocation only. If it is a dynamic memory allocation, then there is no concept of size, no need to check whether that particular data structure is full or not. Here we are implementing circular queues by using arrays. Array requires static memory allocation. That means we need to mention the array size first. Once we mention the array size, then we need to check whether the particular circular queue data structure is full or not. Okay. So the first one is check for overflow condition. First step is check for overflow condition. If it is a stack data structure, what is the overflow condition? If TOS reaches max size minus 1, that indicates our stack is overflow. Whereas if it is a linear queue data structure, if RARE reaches max size minus 1, that indicates linear queue data structure is overflow, full. Coming to this one, circular queue data structure. What is the overflow condition? To write the overflow condition for a circular queue data structure, we need to consider two cases. First one is case 1. Case 1. Assume that this is your circular queue data structure. 0, 1, 2, 3. F are 10, 20, 30 as well as 40. Assume that this is your circular queue data structure. What is the overflow condition? Front is 0 and RARE is max size minus 1. That indicates our circular queue is full. Here you may get one doubt. Sir, insertions are from RARE end. Just consider the RARE end. That means if RARE reaches max size minus 1, then that indicates our circular queue is full. But that is not right. Why? Because if you want to delete an element, the first insert element is to be deleted and front pointer points to 20. Okay. Is RARE reaches max size minus 1? Yes. Condition is true. Is circular queue is full? No. Circular queue is not full. It is having one empty memory location. So that is the drawback of a linear queue. To overcome that one, we are going for the concept of a circular queue. So what is the first condition? If F is equal to 0 and RARE is equal to max size minus 1. RARE is equal to max size minus 1. That indicates our circular queue is full. Coming to the case 2. If I want to delete an element from this circular queue data structure, which element is to be deleted? The first inserted element is to be deleted. That is, after deleting the first element, first memory location is empty, 20, 30, 40. Now front pointer points to this one, RARE pointer points to this one. Index is 0, 1, 2, 3. Again, if I want to delete an element, 20 is to be deleted. 20 is to be deleted. 0, 1, 2, 3. Now front pointer points to this one, RARE pointer points to this one. Consider this is the second case. E circular queue is full, 30 as well as 40. E circular queue is full, circular queue is not full. What is a circular queue? It is also a linear queue, that is which follows the first in first out principle. But whenever the front pointer or RARE pointer reaches max size minus 1, reset them to 0. If we try to insert an element into the queue or deletion of an element from the circular queue. Assume that I want to insert an element 50 into the circular queue data structure. RARE reaches max size minus 1. So reset that one to which one? 0. And insert an element 50 into the circular queue. Next, I want to insert an element 60 into the circular queue. Simply update the RARE pointer and insert an element into the circular queue. Next, is it possible to insert an element? Not possible. Why? Because After the rear, next one is front pointer. That indicates our circular queue is full. This is the case 2. So coming to the case 2 or logical OR, this is for the case 1. Logical OR. Coming to the case 2 is R plus 1 double is equal to F. If R plus 1 is equal to F, that indicates circular queue is full. Or if F is equal to 0 and rear reaches max is minus 1, that indicates our circular queue is full. Here the important thing is two conditions. First one is if F is 0 and rear reaches max size minus 1. Second one is rear plus 1 is equal to F. That indicates overflow. Not possible to insert an element into the circular queue data structure. Otherwise, if circular queue is not full, then update the rear pointer. Update the rear value. Update the rear value. How to update the rear value? Why? Because initially both front and rear are points to which one? Minus 1. Initially front and rear are points to which one? Minus 1. If I want to insert an element into the queue data structure, update the rear pointer, that is R is equal to R plus 1. But the important thing is, whenever the rear reaches max size minus 1, reset that one to which one? The first one, that is 0. If F is equal to, if R is equal to max size minus 1, max size minus 1, if rear reaches max size the minus 1, then reset that one to 0. Else assume that R is here. If you want to insert, simply update the rear pointer and insert an element into the queue data structure, that is circular queue data structure. Else R plus plus. This is the way to update the rear value. How to update? First check whether the rear reaches max size minus 1 or not. If it reaches max size minus 1, reset that one to 0. Otherwise, simply update the rear pointer, rear plus plus. Third one is insert an element into the circular queue data structure. Insert an element. That is CQ of R is equal to X. CQ of R is equal to X. Last step is set the front value. How to set the front value? Initially front and rear are points to minus 1. If I want to insert an element into the circular queue data structure, update the rear value and insert an element into the circular queue. If it is the first time insertion, then front pointer points to that particular element. Why? Because which element is to be deleted? The element which is pointed by the front pointer is to be deleted. So, if F is equal to minus 1, then reset F to which one? 0. These are the steps for insertion operation. What is the first one? Check for overflow condition. If F is 0, rear reaches max size minus 1, that indicates our circular queue is full. Or rear plus 1 is equal to F, that also indicates circular queue is full. If circular queue is not full, then update the rear pointer. How to update? First check whether the rear reaches max size minus 1 or not. If it reaches max size minus 1, reset that one to 0. Otherwise, simply R plus plus, R is equal to R plus 1. Next, insert an element into the circular queue data structure, that is CQ of R is equal to X. Next, if it is the first time insertion, then set the front pointer to which one? 0. That is, if F is equal to minus 1, then F is equal to 0. Consider the empty circular queue data structure with the size 4, that is max size is 4. Initially front and rear both are points to which one? Minus 1, that indicates our circular queue is empty. If I want to insert an element into the circular queue, assume that that particular element is 30. I want to insert an element 30 into the circular queue data structure. For that particular purpose, I am calling the which function? Insert function. Okay. So what is the condition? Is F is equal to 0. F is 0. What is the value of F? Minus 1. Minus 1 double equals to 0 condition is false. Coming to the logical AND operator, if the first one is false, no need to go for the second one. Compiler won't go for the second one. So this entire condition is false. Coming to this one is OR. Logical OR. Even though the first one is false, it checks for the second one. What is the second one? R plus 1 is equal to F. What is the R value? R plus 1 is equal to F. F value is minus 1. R value is also minus 1 plus 1. 0 double equals to minus 1. Condition is false. 0 logical or 0. Total condition is false. Then coming out of the if block, that means circular queue is not full. Then how to update the rear pointer? Is rear reaches max size minus 1? What is the value of rear? Minus 1 double equals to 3? No, condition is false. Then update the rear pointer. R is equal to R plus 1. R is equal to minus 1 plus 1 is nothing but 0. Next, what is the third step? Insert an element into the circular queue data structure. That is CQ of R value is 0 is equal to 30. So insert an element 30. This is rear. This is rear. So that is the first element inserted into the circular queue data structure. Then reset the front pointer to 0. So if f is equal to minus 1, then set f to 0. What is the value of f? Is f is equal to minus 1 or not? Initially f value is minus 1. Double equals to minus 1. Condition is true. So set f is equal to 0. F is equal to 0. If I want to insert an element 40 into the circular queue data structure, again I am calling the insertion operation. Is f is equal to 0? Yes, f is equal to 0. Condition is true. And is rear is equal to max size minus 1? Rear value is 0 equal to max size minus 1. Condition is false. Or is rear plus 1 is equal to f? No. Initially both are points to the same one. So condition is false. That means circular queue is not full. Coming out of the overflow condition if block. Coming to the second one is update the rear pointer. How to update? Check whether the rear pointer reaches max size minus 1 or not. What is the rear value? 0. Is 0 double equals to 3? No, condition is false. Then R plus plus. R plus plus is nothing but R is equal to 0 plus 1. That is 1. Now rear value is 1. Next, insert an element into the circular queue data structure. CQ of 1 is equal to 40. CQ of 1 is equal to 40 means I am inserting an element 40 into the circular queue data structure. Next, is f is equal to minus 1? What is the value of f? 0. 0 is double equals to minus 1? No, condition is false. This is the insertion operation. Next, third element is x is equal to 10. X is equal to 10. Is Q is full? Circular Q is full? No. Coming to the else block, update the rear value. Rear is equal to max size minus 1. Is 1 is equal to 3? No. Condition is false. Then how to update the rear value? R plus plus. R is equal to R plus 1 means 1 plus 1, that is 2. Now rear pointer reaches the value index 2. Next, insert an element. CQ of R. CQ of 2 is equal to x means 10. 10. Next, is f is equal to minus 1? No, f value is 0. 0 double equals to minus 1. Condition is false. Next, coming to the fourth one, I want to insert an element 20 into the circular queue data structure. So again I am calling the insertion operation. Is circular queue is full? Not full. So coming to the second step, how to update the rear value? Is rear reaches max is minus 1? 2 equals to 3? No. So simply update R is equal to 2 plus 1, that is 3. Next, insert an element CQ of 3 is equal to x. CQ of 3 is 20. 20. Next, is f is equal to minus 1? 0 equal to minus 1. Condition is false. Again, fifth one is I want to insert an element 5 into the circular queue data structure. Is f is equal to 0? Yes, f value is 0 double equals to 0. Condition is true. And logical AND operator. Rear is equal to max size minus 1. What is the value of rear? 3. Double equal to max size minus 1 is 3. Why? Because initially max size value is 4. Max size minus 1 is 3. So 0 double equal to 0. Condition is true. This one returns 1. And 3 double equal to 3. Condition is true. So this one returns 1. 1 and 1. Condition is true. So this entire operation returns expression. This entire expression returns 1. 1 logical OR next one. Coming to the logical OR operator, if the first one is true, then it won't evaluate the second one. That indicates overflow. That indicates overflow. So this is nothing but insertion operation. What is the difference between insertion operation of a queue data structure and insertion operation of a circular queue data structure? First one is overflow condition. Second one is this one. What is a circular queue? Whenever the rear pointer reaches max size -1, if we try to insert an element, then reset that one to 0 if circular queue data structure is not full. If circular queue data structure is not full, if we try to insert an element into the circular queue, then check whether the rear pointer reaches max size -1 or not. If it reaches max size -1, then reset that one to 0. Otherwise, simply R++. This block of code is executed only for the first element. For the first element. For the first element only. So next, if I want to delete an element, which element is to be deleted? The first element is to be deleted. First element. The element which is pointed by the front pointer is to be deleted. Now I want to insert an element 3 to the circular queue or 35 to the circular queue data structure. Is circular queue is full? Not full. Why? Because is f is 0? No, condition is false. Is rear plus 1 is equal to f? No, condition is false. So coming to the second case, update the rear value. How to update? Is rear reaches max size -1? Yes, rear reaches max size -1. Then update the rear value to which one? 0. Update the rear value to which one? 0. And then insert an element into the circular queue. CQ of 0 is equal to 35. 35. Next, is f is equal to -1, 0 equal to -1? No, condition is false. Next, last one. If I want to insert an element 25 into the circular queue data structure, is it possible to insert? Not possible. Why? Because circular queue is full. Condition is f is 0? No, f is 1. This condition is false. That's why 0. 0 logical OR. Coming to the logical OR, if the first expression or first value is 0, then only it goes for the second one. What is the second one? R plus 1 is double equal to f or not. What is R? 0 plus 1 double equals to, what is f? 1. 1 double equals to 1. Condition is true. So this one returns 1. 0 logical OR 1. Entire expression 1. If of 1 means condition is true, that is overflow. Overflow. So this is nothing but insertion operation.